What's up, guys? So this lesson was requested by one of our students. I'm going to be doing a practical example about how to take any portrait photo and really make it pop in Lightroom. So I'm going to be showing you how to go from this to this. There's a huge difference between these photos. The edited photo really pops. The colors pop, the light, everything about it. So I'm going to jump right in and show you how to do this. First thing you want to do is open up Lightroom. And just go down to the bottom right to the little plus with the picture and import your photo. All right, so from here, the first thing that you want to do is click on Light and go to your Light tab. And I like to just boost the exposure a little bit, maybe about a 50, 51, close enough. And go down to your highlights, and I like to bring those up to, let's go pretty high. Let's go to a 45. I don't really play with the contrast too much. Maybe if I want to kind of get more of a matte look, I'll bring it down, but I'm just going to leave it at 0. Next, you want to bring your shadows up just a little bit with this one. If you go too much, doesn't look too great. Go too dark and your shadows are just going to be too dark. So I like to go to about say 15. And you can go down to your whites and you can give a little bit more of a boost. Let's just say another 15. If you go too much, it gets kind of blown out looking, but a little bit is good. Just gives you a little bit of an extra boost. And I don't really touch the blacks too much either. So next, just go over to your color tab. And from here, I don't ever really play with the temperature or the tint when it comes to people, because you go a little bit one way or a little bit the other way and it does not look very good. So just leave those at 0. But what I do bring up is the vibrance. The vibrance I bring up to about a 20. You don't want to go too much here either. She's starting to look really orange. And here just looks too old photo. So just a little bit, less is more, to about, let's say, 20. And next is a fun little trick. If you go to the Mix tab and you go to the green. So the greens have a little bit of orange in them. They're pretty nice looking, but in this particular photo with her pink sweater, I think it'd be really complimentary to drag the hue slider over a bit. So you can make them a lot more green, or you can make them a lot more orange. I really like the extra green, but not too much. Let's go with about a 25. Nice green color. And go down to your saturation, and you can bring that up as well. I think making those greens pop is going to look really nice. So let's say 45. So you can go the other direction and desaturate them, and she's the only thing that has color, which is cool. It's a good style choice if that's what you want to do, but I really like that green, so I'm going to make them pop. Let's say 45. And the luminance, I do want to bring them down because I want her to be my focus. So if they're too bright, it's not bad. A little bit darker is better. It makes her pop out just a little bit more. So let's go pretty far on that one. Let's go to about an 80. So next, hit the Done button and slide on over to Effects. And from Effects, this is one of my favorite ones, the Clarity. You can bring that up. Just don't go too high. She starts to get way too contrasty if you go too high, and way too soft if you go the other direction. So just go a little bit, let's say about a 25. That looks pretty nice. You can see right there, starting to look like a really good image. And we're going to add some vignette, kind of draw some focus towards her. See, white does not look very good. Black does, but don't go too much. Let's go even somewhere, about a 30. Let's go with a 30. So that looks like a really nice image. So This is the before and the after. She's way brighter. She pops a lot more. Her hair looks nicer with that clarity filter on. Overall, just a much better image. And from here, just go to the top right and export. Go to save camera roll and go to maximum available. We want the highest res that we can post. All right, and you're all done. That is how to make any portrait photo pop out.